And it's not been a very nice day for Sonia Gandhi and Rahul Gandhi and Robert Vadra, ladies and gentlemen, because the fact of the matter is that today the Enforcement Directorate has filed a charge sheet against Congress MPs Sonia Gandhi and Rahul Gandhi and of course their uncle Sam Pitroda in the National Herald money laundering case, and 25th of April is the hearing date. This is the first time that a charge sheet has been filed against Sonia Gandhi and Rahul Gandhi, and it's good because they deserve it. In fact, they deserve much more. And also this morning, Robert Vadra landed up at the Enforcement Directorate because the ED issued a second summons to Robert Vadra, husband of Priyanka Vadra, for questioning in the money laundering investigation related to the Shikopar land deal in Haryana. Vadra's company Skylight Hospitality acquired land in Shikopur and later got into an agreement with DLF to sell the land for a significantly higher price. Ladies and gentlemen, Robert Vadra claims this political vendetta that's completely rubbish. Now let me tell you a few things about why they should be afraid, they should be very afraid, especially that arrogant fellow, Robert Vadra. Just look at him, look at him. Just look at him, ladies and gentlemen. He says he represents the people of India. Look at him again. This man chewing bubble gum, going in with that mafia type swagger and thinking he owns the world. He's at the ED office. That's where he deserves to be. We should be a fly on the wall into this fellow's interrogation. He's so arrogant. He's so arrogant. And he says he represents the people of India. Robert Vadra should not get too comfortable because his exploits in the Skylight scam are waiting to be revealed. The Dhingra report has not been made public for 3,175 days. We had put it out in 2018. We know what you did. We know what you did, Robert Vadra, which is why you say to our reporter, Inko aane mat do. Who wants to? We just want to question you nice and proper. We want to grill you, Robert. And you know that you can't face our grilling. You're scared of us. On page 115 of the Dhingra report, Justice Dhingra says, the Chief Minister abused his official position and benefits were given to some individuals connected with the Chief Minister. That's a clear reference to Robert Vadra. Then on page 116 of the report, Justice Dhingra specifically mentions Bhupinder Hooda. He says the Chief Minister's conduct falling under section 13(1)(d) of the Prevention of Corruption Act, which makes it a criminal offence. Justice Dhingra spares no mercy when on page 75, he states that the Chief Minister, by exercising his power, quote, converted the entire DTCP department into a rubber stamp. And the VIP status was the only reason. I mean, Robert Vadra is a good for nothing. Everyone knows that. He is a good for nothing. The only reason he got his favors was because of his VVIP status. On page 104, Justice Dhingra exposes the fact that Robert Vadra officially used his relationship with Sonia Gandhi. The report notes that Robert Vadra was son-in-law of Srimati Sonia Gandhi. Since he was a VVIP, he had the capacity to build this colony. And now he says, chalo ho gaya bahut. He's got a mafia-like swagger. Doesn't he look like a mafia-like swagger out there, ladies and gentlemen? And the fact is that this mafia-like swagger is not going to go too far. Sonia and Rahul also should not be too comfortable because for the first time, Sonia and Rahul Gandhi have been named as accused A1 and A2 in the National Herald case, a clear sign that the news is tightening. And now the ball is in the ED court with Sonia and Rahul officially named as accused number 1 and accused number 2. They will have to explain how for a sum to buy assets of 2,000 crores by investing 50 lakhs. The agency holds the full power to push the case into a full-blown prosecution. I'm so glad this is happening because how can corruption by the Gandhi Vadra family be allowed to just be shielded? Ladies and gentlemen, what this means is that for the first time, the Gandhis will face a full-fledged trial, not a defamation sideshow, a hardcore PMLA case, Prevention of Money Laundering Act case. This is not about image, it's about money laundering and criminal conspiracy, and the Gandhis should be very scared, the Vadras should be very scared, because the charges against them are very serious in nature. They are accused of illegally laundering public money by purchasing young Indian. The ICC had to cover a loan of 90 crores for a paltry sum of 50 lakhs. And the Gandhis got 76% of the shares and converted this freedom fighters company AJL into a private property, young Indian. They are no scapegoats. They are no scapegoats. They are A1 and A2. Next time you refer to Sonia Gandhi, say A1 Sonia Gandhi. Then say A2 Rahul Gandhi. And then look at this man, he's trying to be aggressive because he's scared. Robert Vadra is also very scared. These are people who've really done nothing. They're just using their connections. I mean, what is Robert Vadra's professional achievement ever? Right? What is it besides wearing overtight clothes and chewing gum while going to the ED office? What has he significantly achieved? Why is he so arrogant with the media? Why does he not understand that this is a democracy? And Robert Vadra, we're all people who've risen through merit. You haven't. You're just pulling your connections. And we are going to go after this case, and we're going to follow this very closely. And there's no need to try and become arrogant with us, because if you abused power, and you thought that would be covered up, well, you got it coming now, Robert.